My life be like, ooh, yeah. My life be like, yeah.
Welcome to 417 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm Glenn Cousins, and this is going to be a series on your game plan. Whether it's for self-defense, whether it's for competition, or it's for a lifetime of learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you need a game plan. Let's talk about the first two most important things before we start. The first thing is going to be a puzzle. When we get a puzzle, we get a piece here, we get a piece here, and eventually we know what the picture is going to look like. But if you start with the picture on the box, you know exactly what you're working towards. And here at 417 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we try to give you that entire picture right off the bat. We don't just dump a bunch of pieces on you and say, figure it out. That's not the way Jiu-Jitsu works. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's going to be instinctive. If it was instinctive, then you wouldn't need somebody to teach it to you. So, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we're going to get the big picture. We know what it looks like. You may, after like 6 months, say, oh, look, here's a picture of a bird. I understand Jiu-Jitsu now. It's a bird. It's awesome. Well, as you learn and learn, you realize the bird is on a tree, and the bird's next to another bird, and the tree is in a forest, and the forest is in front of a lake, and the lake is in front of a giant mountain, and there's a whole mountain range, and so now you get the picture. That bird is not as significant as you might think it is at the 6-month period into the 4-year period. So Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, let's look at it like a puzzle. Sometimes we can get pieces from another puzzle. Sometimes they fit in our puzzle, sometimes they don't fit in our puzzle. Doesn't mean throw it away. It means we're going to keep it, we're going to hang on to it, we're going to say, what's this piece do? How does it work in relationship to my puzzle? And maybe I don't use this type of guard, maybe I do use this type of guard, maybe I'm not good at it, maybe I need to get better at it. But other pieces to other puzzles are good, but keep a focus on what your puzzle is going to look like. And that's very important. The instructors here and everywhere else should be giving you that picture. After a puzzle, we also want to look at Jiu-Jitsu like a roadmap. And again, right off the bat, we try to give you the roadmap. The roadmap or a game plan, whatever you want to call it. As you get it, you're going to go, oh, I go from here to here. If I took you from your home, blindfolded you, placed you someplace in your city, and then took the blindfold off, you should say, oh, I know where I am, I know where I need to go. And Jiu-Jitsu, as we teach it, will teach you exactly that from day one. We teach you where you are and where you need to go, and you learn step by step by step. If you dropped off at the mall and all of a sudden you say, oh, I need to go left here, right here, straight here. And eventually, without anyone else's help, you meander yourself and you know yourself all the way right back to your house. Once in a while, later in Jiu-Jitsu, we reach a road stop. Okay, we get a little detour. Someone stops you from getting the mount, or someone stops you from passing the guard. At that point, we need to learn our detours. And again, that's part of our roadmap. That's still going to be in your game plan. So as we learn our game plan, we understand the big picture, and we understand also where we're going to go from point A to point B. And as we get better at Jiu-Jitsu, we learn new locations and new ways to get there, and that's what Jiu-Jitsu is all about. All right, so let's get ready for our game plan on the next part. Thanks for joining 417 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like, subscribe, and share, and have a great day.
I get off the rock, I move on down. Got to go, make the call.
Hard work,
Bringing on the doors in the mall.
Hard work,
Get up, let's go to work.